What's going on, everybody? It's Jamie from the Albuquerque 737 Experience. Welcome to episode 2. This will be on the CDU or FMC. First off, just want to apologize for the delay in the videos. As you know from the last video, I had ordered the MCP, EFIS, and CDU from Flightdeck Solutions. I got the package last week, and it was damaged really heavily. The MCP busted off a couple of switches and was unusable, and the EFIS was completely destroyed, so I had to send both of those back. Huge shout out to Steve from Shipping at Flightdeck Solutions. He's taking care of that. They said that they've got a unit laying around. They're testing it right now. Hopefully that'll be in the mail in the next couple of days. The FMC arrived in full working order. I've had a chance to test it and play with it and everything, and let's get into it.
So here's the Flightdeck Solutions CDU or FMC. It's a very sturdy unit. It's bigger than I was expecting. The buttons have a really good heavy feel to them. You have to push with a good amount of force to make them work. It's got the handle right here. It's built into a platform that'll allow you to put it on your desk so you can have it stand alone if you don't want to put it into a MIP or CDU bay. So back here are the connections. So you'll have one for your power here. You'll have your VGA hookup that'll go to your video card, and this is for your USB cord. I'll show you how to hook those up in just a minute. And here's some buttons down here. They're not really addressed in the manual, and I've not really found a use for them. It works very well on the computer without ever touching those. Okay, to hook this up, you're gonna need this guy here. It's not supplied in the package, so you'll have to have your own. I kind of stole mine from the printer. That just plugs in just like so. Next, you'll have your VGA cord. This goes directly from this to the video card. I didn't have any VGA slots on mine, so I used an adapter to go from this to a DVI port. So that goes in right there. And the last thing is the power cable. So something to note with the power cables on this one, that they give you different ends. So you can pick whichever one is, most appropriate for your country. So this is the one for the US. So I just take this, and it plugs in right here. So this one goes directly to a USB port on your computer. This one goes to your video card, and this one goes into an electrical outlet.
So once you have your flight simulator running and you have a PMDG 737 running, you're going to come over here to your FDS PMDG shortcut. You're going to right click it, go up to Run as Administrator. A little message will pop up asking if you want to allow the app to make changes. Click Yes. You'll see this appear. Once it says running, your CDU will turn on. Well, now that you have your external CDU on, we need to go ahead and put something on the screen. So on your flight simulator, go ahead and scroll down here to your virtual CDU. Go ahead and give that a left click. It'll bring up the screen here. You're going to right click that. You're going to unduck the window, and then you're just going to drag it over to the CDU.
Alright, so we're going to slide this over here. We're going to go ahead and expand it so it fills up the whole screen. Alright, in the PMDG version of this, you're not going to be able to get rid of the white strip at the top of the screen up here. This recording does absolutely no justice to how good this screen looks. The contrast is great. It's very crisp and clear and in focus. This camera just isn't picking it up so well. So let's go ahead and give this a real quick test. So hit that. Notice that nav data is out of date and it triggers the message light. So we will go ahead and clear that, and the light should go out. It does. Let's go ahead and just make up some stuff here so we can see what it does.
And we'll say we're going to Denver. Okay. And again, I'm just making this stuff up. I don't have any particular plan in mind. You obviously wouldn't have your landing runway this early. Take care of the discontinuity here. When we hit activate, it should trigger the execute light. It does. When I hit execute, it should go away. Excellent. And everything on the screen that you can't see right now is showing what it should be. The route has appeared, and everything's doing exactly what it should be.
So for the first of the alternative products, we have Flying Gravity. The cool thing about this one is that it's an Ethernet hookup versus a VGA, so it's not going to take up a spot on your video card. It's got the high contrast screen. It's also got the backlighting that's dimmable. So in American, it's going to cost you about $2,100. That includes the tax. It does not include shipping. Next up, we have Open Cockpits. This is going to be a cheaper one for you, coming in at approximately €437 or 463 American dollars. Here's a list of the specs. Feel free to pause and read those over real quick. And the last one we're going to talk about is virtual avionics. This is a great one for someone who's just starting out or doesn't have a lot of money or doesn't want a physical CDU. This is an application that you use on your tablet or phone. It's only $20 and it hooks in wirelessly, and it's like having a CDU but without having to have the physical structure. Well worth the $20.
I'm using the Steam version of FSX, and I ran into a problem when I was installing the software. My SimConnect wasn't working. I'm going to put a link in the description below, and it's a short little YouTube video that tells you how to fix that if you happen to be using the Steam version of FSX. Super quick and easy, won't be a problem for you guys. That's about all I have for you this time. As soon as I get the new MCP and EFIS in, I will get videos up for those. As always, please like and subscribe, visit our Facebook page, and I will see you guys next time.